Good morning. I had a dream. I was in a mall. I had a dream and I was in a mall. And I realized that there were prophets of God in the mall. And there was one prophet of God. There was one prophet of God first I recognized, but then I realized there were others in the mall. He was wrapping big, humongous books about colors. And one of the books was about righteous prophecy and righteous prophets, how to recognize, one of the books was how to recognize righteous prophecy. It was about colors. They were about colors. And one of the books was about how to recognize righteous prophecy, and another of the books was about how to recognize demonic prophecy. And they were either prophets or angels, and then I recognized there were demons there too. And it was the indoor mall. There's these big, humongous books that this angel or prophet was wrapping in this beautiful colored paper. He wrapped both of them. I think he wrapped both of them together in one package. And he wanted people to know the difference between righteous prophets and unrighteous prophets. And beside him was a demonic prophet or a demon, a prophet of Satan. And he contradicted what the prophet of God said. But I could tell the two apart. And I was glad they were prophets of God. And as it is today, I know that if there's a prophet of evil, everyone will listen to him. And I know I'm a prophet of God and nobody listens to me. And that's the way it is. But both must have a voice. So people can listen to the one they choose. And the mall was closing. And the prophets of God were allowed to stay there to prophesy about what was good. And the demonic prophets were allowed to stay there to prophesy about what was bad and what was a lie. And I had to leave because the mall was closing, and there was like nobody else there or hardly anybody else there. I think the demonic prophets or the prophets of evil or the demons were wrapping presents too. But I know the righteous prophet was. I knew there was more than one righteous prophet. But they were allowed to stay as the mall was closing, and the righteous prophet and the other righteous prophet, the righteous prophet was allowed, that I saw, was allowed to make this present for people, for man, so they could recognize the difference between demons and the righteous, and what they said and what the unrighteous and demons said. But it was easy to me to tell the difference between the righteous and the unrighteous prophecies, and between the righteous and the unrighteous prophets. And I know God wanted me to talk about this. That's my dream. God bless you. It is February 5th, 2021. Friday.